Spoiler alert, in 1861, the United States broke apart and the northern states went to war against the southern states in what would be called the Civil War. Double spoiler alert, the North won. Yay! Triple spoiler alert, as a result, slavery in the United States would come to an end. Finally, hurrah! So let's take a look at how that went down, but more importantly, what caused us to go to war in the first place. And it was not as simple as slavery. Okay. Now, I do want to emphasize that slavery was a key issue at the time. Slavery was a theme that was reemerging throughout the United States, and people were arguing over it for years and years. So slavery is most certainly at the heart of the Civil War. However, it was not as simple as the South wants slaves, the North doesn't want slaves, let's go to war. That wasn't it, okay? However, we're going to be uncovering a bunch of other events that happened in the United States, all having something to do with slavery that ultimately led to the Civil War. So let's take a look, okay? The first event is the invention of the cotton gin in 1793. Now, we mentioned this before when we were learning about slavery a couple weeks ago. The cotton gin was a machine that made it really, really easy to separate the seeds from cotton. And as a result, it made it a lot easier to produce cotton. Now, in the back of our minds, we usually think, okay, if a machine is doing the work, then you don't need people to do the machines, right? So if slaves were picking the seeds out of cotton, then I guess we don't need slaves because we have a machine to do it. Yay! Not so fast. The cotton gin helped us remove the seed from the fluffy cotton ball. So we no longer need a human to remove the seed from the fluffy cotton. But what we do need are so many more humans to harvest the cotton. Now that we can process the cotton through the cotton gin really fast, we need more people. And in this case, enslaved people to harvest that cotton to keep up with the cotton gin. Now, as a result of this too, in the North, that's where they had most of the clothing factories. So they were the ones who were buying the cotton from the South. So unbeknownst to them, they were actually supporting slavery. However, the cotton gin itself led to a boom of the demand for slavery in the South. So after 1793, after Eli Whitney invented the cotton gin, we now see the Southern plantations wanting even more slaves. And so they are not going to want to get rid of slavery anytime soon. The Southern economy is relying on slaves, and the cotton gin made slavery boom even more. Now what I want you to do is take a moment to read the words on the page and then fill out your causes of the Civil War chart for the invention of the cotton gin. Oh my goodness, I did it for you already. You're welcome. So take a look at what I filled out on the chart, okay? I put information about what happened with the invention of the cotton gin. I listed the people that were involved, and both of those things came from this slide, okay? Then where it says reaction of the North and reaction of the South, that comes from your brain, okay? Think about what you know about people in the North and the northern states. What would they think of the invention of the cotton gin, okay? And think about what you know about people in the South and some of the things that are important to them and their way of life. And what would they think? How would they react to the invention of the cotton gin? So take a look at my example, because on the next videos, you're going to be filling in your own information from the slides on the chart.